Okay, depends on who you ask. So if you ask the politicians, their goal might be to use the concept of religion to promote their own personality, um, right? If you ask religious leaders, their goal might be to help people get enlightened or whatever, or even keep their jobs. But just seekers. Talk seriously about seekers. If you're a seeker, then religion is like a conference where everybody comes and says, well, this is what I think all this is about. And somebody else comes along and says, well, I might have a different take on it, right? And then they come with stories to maintain that knowledge, right? I'll give you an example. There's in the Hindu realm, Hindu is again a Western word, by the way. The people in India didn't call themselves Hindus.
What do they call them?
Well, the best
Themselves.
They didn't have a name as per se. I mean, why do you have to have a label? But they were Bharatiya. Somebody from Bharat is Bharat, like Indian, Bharat, Bharatiya, and so India would be Bharat. So if you really go to like Indians who've been like in India for a while, generations, or are from that land, they would eventually be Bharatiya. Okay, so you don't have to give it a name or organize it. That's a very Western construct. But they have these stories in India. They're called Panchatantras. Panch means five. Tantra, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but sort of loosely converts to five stories, or story of the five wise men or wise points or something like that.
So they didn't even have a kind of unifying, all-encompassing word for people that believed or practiced, this particular.
Well, everybody's on their own path, right? So so what you do is you have people who practice certain things and identify as certain people. Then you have another set of people who don't identify with anyone. So what you do is you call everybody who doesn't do that Hindus.
That's what I like about Hinduism in general, which unfortunately I have to call that, for the lack of the better word, in the West, because that's how we describe the people who practice that religion,
right.
Hindus. And what I like about Hinduism is its flexibility, its fluidity in adapting new things and trying different paths, and to see which ones work, which ones do not work, and which ones can be customizable to my understanding of the world. Other religions are very rigid in that sense.
Certain things, just like schooling, K through 12 is more rigid, college is a little bit more flexible, then you go to grad school and PhD, it's more flexible, PhD is completely flexible. So you can think of Hinduism as the PhD level work, where you're seeking and you're researching and bringing back new ideologies to life.